Hey guys, Jacob with Jacob Comics. Happy New Comic Book Day, September 13th, 2023. Hope you guys found all your books in your cubby, on the new comic book shop wall, or mailed to you. However you guys get your books. I hope you guys got all the books you were looking for this week. I know I did here in the loud, mysterious black bag. Got 7 books this week, so we got a top 5 and a couple of honorable mentions to talk about. Now, as always, if you guys like this kind of content, never hurts to give me a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Helps YouTube know that you guys enjoy this kind of content. Alright, guys, let's get dived into the books that I got this week in the loud and mysterious black bag. Alright, so couple of honorable mentions here. Didn't quite make the top 5. And then do have a little unboxing here to do at the end, some stuff that came in the mail and some other pickups from the comic shop this week. But yeah, we'll get to that. Let's talk about this week's books first. We got X-Men Red number 15, and this one was like okay. I'm not quite sure I'm totally following with a bunch of the new characters that are from like this other they're mutants from somewhere else, from another planet. Basically they're like aliens, and so they have a long history, and I don't know all of it. Is kind of what I feel like a lot in Ewing's run. Like there's a lot of callbacks, and you have to have known all the beginnings of this. But anyways, so I've been reading it since issue 1, and it's all just, all these new characters. So this one kind of revolves around this guy. I'm pretty sure his name is No Name, and I honestly kind of found it pretty interesting. Sets up his, I want to say maybe it's like kind of his origin story a little bit, and the payoff for that and the way that ended, I really thought was kind of cool. I think maybe some of the lead up, I was still trying to figure out what was going on, like sometimes has been happening in this run a lot. But I was able to understand his kind of his reason for being who he is in this war. And then we get a little bit of action with Storm, and some other things go down. It wasn't too terrible of an issue. And then other honorable mention here is Miles Morales 10. The art in this run's been really, really strong. I'm not quite sure about the story where it's going. Miles kind of he goes and he kind of gets help from Doc Samson, trying to talk through some of his problems, and I don't know. It was okay. I don't have too much more to say. It was okay. The Hightail shows up. I'm not sure if she's new or kind of. I feel like she's appeared before, but she shows back up, and they kind of tangle a little bit, and I don't know. It's an all right run right now. I'm not raving from the rooftops. So in the number 5 spot, we're getting into the top 5 now. Number 5 spot, I had Incredible Hulk number 4. This run is interesting. That's, it feels like an indie book. It like Hulk, like if you dropped Hulk into this indie book, and it's it just kind of has an interesting little style that I'm kind of having fun with. I'd never read Philip Kennedy Johnson before, and the first 2 issues definitely took me a minute to kind of readjust to this interesting story, but I gave it a chance, and I'm kind of liking it right now. I don't know. It was okay. It wasn't, again, not raving from the rooftops, but it was fun. Did have a different artist this week. just kind of interesting. Issue number 4, and we already needed a spot in our stand-in artist, but okay. Venom 25, giant sized issue, $7.99 cover, over priced issue, whatever you wanna. And was it worth it? Yes and no. I was really hoping for a bit more story reveals, and I'm not sure I really got any. It was maybe I feel like I'm left with more questions than answers, and even more questions are brought up in this issue, and I still don't have a lot of answers. And maybe we only answer like one thing, you know. So, if you're a Doom fan, I will throw this out there. If you're a Doom fan, if you like Doom, definitely grab this one. Doom is a major focus of this issue. There is, half of the book, I want to say, is from the perspective of Doom, and you're getting inner dialogue from Doom, and that's good. Like, that stuff's really good. They run into not spoiling anything, but they end up running into Kang, and Doom and Kang kind of have some conversations, and that part of it was really interesting, and I kind of felt like that was the most interesting part of the issue, and I wanted a bit more like of moving Venom's story and Eddie Brock's story forward. That didn't really happen, but we did get some interesting stuff with Doom and Kang. So that landed it in number 5 spot. Number 4 spot, I had Red Goblin here. I just, this is a good book. At the end of it, Normie is he's kind of turning into a bad guy. I'm not sure, or at the very least a vigilante. He's definitely turning into a vigilante, and he's kind of embracing his darker side. So if you guys are looking for a darker take superhero that's a bit younger, this could be interesting for you. I'm really impressed with the writing on it, and they just have me kind of interested with this relationship between Normie and Rascal, the symbiote that he's bonded with. It's just entertaining. I don't know what else to say. And they're kind of embracing their darker side, and maybe that won't last forever, but while it's going on, it's kind of entertaining watching them go back and forth from trying to be good and fighting their inner demons to be a little more dark and brutal with the villains. So here's Batman Incorporated. I have this in the number 2 spot. It's just really good. I am sad that this is the final issue. Sad Day's final issue. You got Ghostmaker on the front cover, and it was just a fun run. A bunch of Batman Incorporated members died, and Joker is a brutal mass murderer like usual, and I don't want to spoil what happens at the end, but I'm definitely like, it's weird that the title's ending, because the characters kind of go their separate ways, and there is a resolution of sorts that we get, and you can tell that this is the last and final issue of the series. But there's also a couple of characters who make some morally gray choices, and end up parting ways, and I kind of wonder where they're heading, and where will we see them show up next. It was a good run. I had fun with it. And in the number 1 spot, X-Force. I know. Something about this X-Force run here with Percy. He just writes really fluid. Things just kind of the pacing is really good in this particular comic as well. The story read really well. We kind of followed Domino mainly. We do get some parts with some of the bad guys who are trying to pull the strings, from behind the scenes. But the biggest part that I really enjoyed was just kind of Domino and the whole she's by herself. She's on this mission, and she's trying to save the rest of X-Force, and it's pretty much she's the most capable mutant they have right now at their disposal to try to save the rest of the crew. And it was an issue that was very focused on her, and I just enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun with it. It was, she's always been one of my more favorite characters. So that's what I have for the top 5 for books that I got this week on New Comic Book Day. Now they did have a couple of other, so they had this special running, I guess now every Friday you can pick from a 50-cent bin 2 free comics. So I went ahead and flipped on through, and I found this Rocket Raccoon #1, kind of a Stan Lee Lego homage cover. I thought it was really cool. And the second one that I got, shout out to my comic shop, Mayhem Comics here in Ames, Iowa, was this Widowmaker, Red Guardian, and Yelena Belova #1, an MCU variant. And I thought that was kind of cool too, so grabbed those. And here we go with the Gemini mailer that I got in the mail, and you're maybe wondering, oh, where'd you get that, Jacob? What's inside? So I won a giveaway from Comic Tom on his Whatnot stream. I was just watching his Whatnot, and I won a giveaway. And Comic Tom, I guess he's a man of his word. He sent out the giveaway. So let's see what Comic Tom sent us. I think I won a Batman Haha variant. I'm not 100% sure. So there seems to be a little bit more than just that in there. I'm sorry, there's just a little bit of tape here. So he sent more than just that, and it was just a giveaway. Check this out, guys. Because I can see that the green thing's in there. So he sent this. It's a Turtles. It says it's a 260 or some number limited print thing out of 3,000. That's kind of nice. That was nice of him. Alright, let's pull these on out of here so you guys can see. That's super cool. Look at this print. Isn't that cool? That's super cool. Leonardo. That's awesome. He didn't have to add a print. And then I don't remember what book it was, but it's the Batman green foil haha variant of a book. A Batman book. I want to say it was the Night Terror's Batman #1, but I honestly don't remember what book it was. I just thought the cover was, I have seen a bunch of these and they're super cool. So I'm really actually stoked to own one. Yeah, they're awesome. All right, guys, that's what I have today. As always, if you watch this far into the video, like this kind of content, hey, like the video, comment, subscribe to the channel, show YouTube, and they'll spread me out so more people can find me. And hey, click the link below. Come hang out with me on Instagram. I sell comics, hang out, talk about comics. As always, we'll see you guys next time, and have a great day.